an Indian saint, whose personality and idea intrigued the whole world. The ambience and milieu of Indians during the British period is mucho analogous with the condition of the slaves in USA during the mid-19th century. There, it was the Abraham Lincoln who fought for their survival and gave them a clasp of freedom by abolishing slavery. His efforts united the states, and the foundations of a global superpower were fabricated right from that episode. In our motherland, it was the Gandhiji whose efforts were embarked as more Herculean, desperate, and essential, as the habitat of our fellow Indians were far from worse than the niggers. Apologies for being racist here. Before Gandhi, there were no confined boundaries of a country called India, like today. Instead, the princely states of the subcontinent were fighting for their self-interests only. It was because of him only that our nation emerged, and nation here depicts the smaller and weaker sections, became a strong fist that fought the Britishers comprehensively. He was the first Indian who put India on a global scenario and the only one to be known throughout the world. He was the first Indian to make his political mark outside the country before doing so in India. He has been the greatest mass mobilizer in Indian history, having brought millions of men, and especially women, into public life. He so dominated Indian politics for a quarter of a century that anyone incurring his wrath invited political suicide. He is the only Indian, and indeed a world leader, who touched the life's perspective at various different levels and had something to say about each of them, whether it was hygiene, sanitation, bringing up children, morality, sexuality, religion, the economy, or high politics. He may have been gone several decades ago, but his idea of generosity and the pursuit of truth will echo through the ages.